Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Were you expecting this weather?
No, I was expecting a little bit more sunshine. I checked the weather forecast, but it's not too bad. I'm coming from like 5 degrees back home, so I thought it was maybe a little bit warmer, but it's not too cold for me. I'm used to it.
Say something about this practice match.
How's going on the practice?
I mean, it was our first time out. It was a bit rusty, I think, from us. The wicket wasn't too easy to bet on from the looks of things. It offered a lot of spin. I think it was a little bit easy to bet against the seamers, looking at both innings. But spin was very, very tricky. We probably, if we be honest to ourselves, we probably could have betted a little bit better, adapt to the conditions. Yes, we're probably not going to get these conditions during the tournament, but you never know. You might play on a few used wickets and it starts spinning and you need to adjust your game to it. We've got enough quality in the team that we can do that, but as I said, it's the first game, probably a group that's been together for not too long, so we're still getting used to each other and everything. So hopefully with a few more overseas coming in the next few days, we can hit the ground running on the 7th and hopefully start off with a win.
Have you any idea about Bangladesh cricket, Bangladesh tournament, Bangladesh players?
I know the international players a little bit. I don't follow cricket too much around the world, except the main tournament. So when the BPL's on, I follow it a little bit. But it's great to be here. I'm looking forward to meet the guys in my team over the next few days and understand their game and definitely work with the younger seam bowlers. Hopefully I can bring in a bit of experience playing international cricket for the last 10 years. So hopefully I can teach the guys and leave them with a few golden nuggets. And I'm sure I can learn a lot from the players here and some of the quality we're getting in. So it's very exciting to be here. My first time in Bangladesh. So hopefully it's going to be a good time as well.
You just mentioned that you don't follow cricket.
So you played in CPL?
Yeah, so CPL is really my first big tournament, franchise tournament outside the England domestic T20 Blast, which was obviously I was lucky enough to win, and which was a great experience. And then last month I was in the LPL, which was another great experience working with Mickey Arthur. And Dasun, the captain, the Sri Lankan captain. So again, I learned a lot, and hopefully I can take those learnings into the tournament. I obviously have bowled quite a bit in the last month, so hopefully the body is in a better condition than it was for Sri Lanka. So I can't wait to train hopefully tomorrow, and if not the day after, and then we'll see if I get picked for the first game. But I'm sure I'll be ready to go.
So what do you expect from BPL?
Just a new experience. You know, I come here with as few or as less expectations, because I just want to focus on the cricket. I'm just looking forward to meet the people who live here and see what the cricket is like. So I'm just getting over the jet lag a little bit. It's a 6 hours time difference, so I'm getting over that, and then it's just about, you know, getting to know the guys, get to know the people of Bangladesh, and have a look at the wickets. I think the first few games is on a wicket that maybe offers a little bit to the seamers, from what the coach has been telling me, and then when we get to the other grounds, it's probably a lot flatter and a little bit better for betting. But you know, you never know. I've heard a lot of stories always wherever I go in around the world, it's a flat wicket, or it does this and it does that, and it does something opposite. So I think the team that adjusts best to the conditions will be successful. So hopefully that's us, and we got a lot of experience in the change room. So I'm sure we give it a good go this year.
You just mentioned that you don't follow cricket that much. Do you follow football?
I follow cricket more than I follow football. The thing is, where I grew up in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, there was no cricket on television, there was no cricket in the newspapers, there was no cricket on Dutch cricket on websites. So I grew up watching my local domestic cricketers play. Those were my heroes growing up. And then when I was 16, 17, that's the first time I started watching cricket on TV. So I'm getting used to following cricket a lot more. Obviously, I've been living in the UK for 6 years, where it's like it's on TV every day. So I do follow cricket a bit more, but I tend to focus a bit more on my team and my teammates than too much on the opposition.
So how are you in cricket?
How did you get into cricket?
Okay. So my father used to play cricket. So he started playing football like most kids in the Netherlands, and his football club was a cricket club, and then he played both sports. So I grew up playing football and cricket, and then I wanted to stop playing cricket, and then my dad said play one more year. So I was quite happy he said that, otherwise I would have stopped playing cricket. But yeah, and then at some stage I couldn't do cricket and football anymore, so I chose cricket, and it's been a great journey so far. I'm looking forward to the next month, and hopefully put a few good performances in, and yeah, make a few people smile.
Thank you.
Just one question. The position of Netherlands in cricket and the position of Netherlands in football are not similar. In football, Netherlands is a big team, and in cricket, Netherlands is not coming up. Do you regret not picking up football?
No, it's tough. I mean, football is so in the Netherlands DNA, and field hockey very big in Netherlands. So we have a lot of challenges with cricket. We don't really have a lot of people who actually know the game. That's where it starts. I think it's croquet or polo, so we get that wrong. And then we don't really have the facilities. So normally you play on a football field and you just put a artificial wicket in, but the level of cricket, we get very good overseas players. So I grew up playing with Peter Fulton, who used to open the batting for New Zealand. My first coach is the current New Zealand coach, Gary Statt, exactly. So you know, we get good names in, and then I've been lucky enough to play cricket with a lot of good cricketers. But it's hard to get people into the game, because when the cricket season is on, everyone is going on summer holidays back home, and the school holidays are on, and a lot of people are taking a break from playing football or hockey. So we have a lot of challenges. The expat community is a lot bigger than it was for me growing up. So hopefully we can integrate them a little bit more in Dutch cricket and get the numbers up and get a lot more quality into the system. You know, the national team is on a very good trajectory. We beat South Africa at the T20 World Cup, which was amazing, and we're putting some good performances in. So hopefully that will inspire some of the local kids who want to pick up cricket, and then we need to find a way to get more new people to the game as well.
Well, you are here, Max O'Dowd will be coming here, Ackerman is here. So do you think people back in home will watch this tournament more because of you guys playing here?
No, because it won't be on television. People won't see any cricket on television. Not a single sports channel will broadcast cricket in the Netherlands. So you either need to have a satellite or a live stream. Obviously with the internet it's a lot easier now to watch cricket. So again, people who follow the national team closely might start looking at the game a lot more. But again, if you ask the Dutch media where I am, they have no idea. They don't know who Max O'Dowd is. They don't know who Colin Ackerman is. They definitely don't know who Paul van Meeker is. So yeah, there's not a lot of attention for it, and it won't be shown on TV. If I play an outstanding tournament, there won't be a local sports channel who will pick it up, because they just don't know enough. The only time we get a bit of media is when the national team is playing at World Cups. But then when we break up and we go to tournaments like this, there's not a lot of media that picks it up.
Paul, as you said, you are from Netherlands and rural cricket playing nation, and you came here and playing with Tamim Iqbal, like one of the biggest cricketing stars. How is that feeling, and how much you excited to play with sharing a dressing room with Tamim?
It's very exciting. I've had a little taste of playing with some of the big guys around the world, and first time I played against Tamim was T20 World Cup 2016 in India, in Dharamshala we played him. So I've played against him, and I'm looking forward to spend some time with him, listen to his experience. He's been playing international cricket for a long time. He's a big server of Bangladesh cricket, obviously. So again, I saw him today for the first time, so I'm looking forward to get to know him a little bit better, and just talk cricket and talk life as well. Obviously it's a completely different culture for me, so I like to get to know the culture here and see how the people live, and it's just very excited to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you.
No worries.